afternoon.
A pleasure.
Pleasure indeed.
Thought I might find you here.
Did you?
Quite.
Well, isn't that just dandy?
Did you expect me?
Now, why would I tell you that?
Well, it's only fair.
Is it?
It is. Did you?
Quite.
Well, look at us engaged in this childish banter. You must have suspected then that I'm here to end your life.
Are you?
I very well am.
Well, that is very interesting. Because I am here to end yours.
Oh, are you now?
I very well am.
Well, that is very interesting.
Very cute.
Why, thank you.
I knew you would fire a bullet first, so I wore a vest.
Well, of course you knew. That's why I shot you with a poisonous dart.
Ah, yes. A very effective poisonous dart. Had it not been replaced last night with water.
Ah, yes, of course. But did you fill the water up from the tap?
I'm sorry?
All the water in the house was replaced by poison for the very suspected occasion.
Well, I brought a Brita filter.
Ah, yes, some good reverse osmosis, except I removed the filter before you arrived.
Did you?
I did.
Of course you did. Why would you do anything else? But I have spent the last 10 years building an immunity to all the world's poisons.
Yes, a very effective immunity. I've studied your methods. Your body blocks all incoming poison from entering your system.
Yes, 100% precision.
But what if one inserted a bit of poison into the air as we arrived, rendering you incapable of breathing?
Of course, carbamate pesticide. An extremely dangerous poison. Also quite flammable.
Heat training. 15 years in Tibet, my body absorbs heat, increasing my strength. I can outfight any man with this newfound ability.
Yes, you can. Unless, of course, your opponent had ceased being a man and become something else entirely.
Pardon?
You see, I was genetically modified before birth with CRISPR. My DNA has been infused with that of a wolf, increasing aggression, irritability, sensitivity to the color red, and an overall sense of power that gives me the condition to just about outmatch any 15-year heat trainee of Tibet.
Did I say 15? I meant 30.
Well, I wasn't quite finished. The second infusion was from that of a hawk from the Axopitridae family. With it, I have increased agility and poise, allowing me to conquer any opponent in the known universe!
Known by whom?
Pardon?
What if I told you I had recently come across an ancient extraterrestrial civilization outside the realms of physical reality? My spirit has transcended all that you call the physical realm and evolved into a hyper-transient being no longer constrained to the 3D universe. Even if I attempted to show you the benefits of this heightened plane of being, it would be as meaningless as showing a two-dimensional being depth. As we are now speaking, I'm having an infinite amount of other interactions with an infinite amount of other versions of you, all of which I have outsmarted.
Well, last night I stole your lungs. I've won. Your body is being deceased. You are no more.
But what is a man if not just a series of memories and conditions that can be transplanted to a secondary vessel? Similar stature. I was fond of that body, but alas, some things are just doomed.
Doomed indeed. Merciless is the law of nature, and rapidly and irresistibly we are drawn to our doom.
That's a nice quote.
Thank you.
Tesla, is it?
Tesla indeed.
Yes, very interesting quote that I anticipated. You see, 2 weeks ago I infused a hearing device into your pulmonary artery that will effectively stop your heart upon uttering that specific Tesla quote. Your consciousness has been ceased. You are finished.
But what is consciousness if not just a petty algorithm that can be corrupted and hacked? I anticipated your device, so I infused my consciousness into your body weeks ago, activating upon my death. Interesting body.
Why, thank you.
Well, look at us, two great minds transcending the nature of consciousness.
Yes, consciousness can be corrupted and manipulated indeed, but so can biology. I anticipated your hack and manipulated your body's biological structure to revive itself and house a new consciousness. Well, I won't be needing this body anymore. You are no more. I will now live as you.
Or more like with me.
I'm sorry?
You see, I knew that you would destroy my consciousness in any circumstance that it existed mutually exclusive to yours. So I knew I had to become part of you. The memory of me is so strong in your mind that it has actually gained a new form of sentience, which is now me. Through subtle psychological manipulation, I have allowed your perception of me to gain a mind of its own. I am you within your consciousness, and I cannot be destroyed without you destroying yourself. No matter how many copies you make, I will always exist within you. Over time, I will overwhelm your mind and slowly become the whole me again within my original body, leaving you the fool who killed himself and me the winner who walks away completely unharmed.
Yes, in this simulation.
A clever trick that you just pulled on yourself. You see, we were in a simulation that entire time that I had created. As you were arriving, I secretly approached you from behind, drugged you, and placed you within that simulation. The thing is, I made us exist as the other within the simulation. Therefore, I'm actually the consciousness that exists in your mind and will slowly take over. Except this time, not only will I destroy you, but also create another me. You see, the goal of the simulation was for me to create a copy, a failsafe. I now forever exist within you, and no matter what you do, I will prevail. I am within you.
Of course you are, exactly as I planned.
Pardon?
When you inserted your consciousness into mine, you unwittingly gave me access to some sensitive information. A certain sensitivity to the color red, to be more specific.
I'm sorry.
I knew you would drug me and create a simulation, so I allowed it to happen. In the simulation, you existed as me, but transcended this experience to subtly reveal a subconscious hint about your weakness. You admitted that you are endangered by a certain color! Ah, alone at last. His consciousness and body have been purged. All right, kill confirmed, heading back.
I'm going to do what I want to do.